Yo Res fam, what's going on? And welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be talking about something very important regarding the Miami Marlins. So if you guys would have noticed, or if you guys would have seen on Twitter or anywhere, the Marlins are, this is weird to say, they're expected to sign two of the best international prospects that's out there. There's Victor Mesa Jr. and Victor Mesa, I believe that's what his name is. And this is very exciting news, folks. It's very exciting. By the way, I'm gonna open up packs in the background while I talk. But this is very exciting news because this is something that the team needs. We needed, we ended up potentially picking up two of the best international prospects without even giving up too much. We only gave up Barraclaw, Mabin, Ryan Lilly, Adonis Huron, Brian DePaula, and we got back Victor Mesa and Victor Mesa Jr. and Bryson Brigman. Those are basically our returns that we've done. So I see what Jeter's doing here. I see what he's doing. He wanted to focus on the international market, which is actually pretty good. And we potentially pick up one guy who is possibly gonna make the big league team next year. I don't know if we make the bigs next year, or potentially might make it the year after that. And we also have a 17-year-old dude who has a lot of pop from what I've heard. He has an above average arm, and he is he's definitely going to be one of those players in the future that's going to be incredible. I personally feel these are the two best players that these are the two best players that I feel like we could have gotten this offseason. It was basically a race between us and I believe it was the Orioles on seeing who would end up signing, who would basically secure the signings of either of these two guys. And from what I hear, I don't think the Marlins secured Sandy Gaston, which is fine because our main goal was Victor Mesa Jr. and his brother Victor Mesa. So those two are the main priorities that the Marlins had, and I can understand that. I truly understand why they wanted to, because they're pretty amazing. I believe one of them hit around 352, and for the Cuban team, Matanzas, I believe. I'm gonna go and look it up. I also have here the whole thing, the signing. So I have from Jesse Sanchez MLB on Twitter. Marlins expected to announce the signing of Victor Mesa and Victor Mesa Jr. in a press conference on Monday. And also, that's another thing. They did plan a press conference on Monday, but they haven't disclosed what it's about. So hopefully it is about these two guys signing. But it says that Victor is expected to sign for more than $5 million, and Victor Jr. is expected to sign for a bonus near $1 million. So we did have around $6 million in international pool money, I believe that's what it's called, something like that. We had around $6 million of that, and I feel like this is where we put it out. And honestly, this is very exciting for the club, very exciting for the future of the team, because if you think about the future of the squad, we have pretty good outfield prospects. Monte Harrison, Connor Scott. We got a good catcher prospect, Will Banfield, and we got a lot of prospects down. We also have a good pitcher in Jordan Yamamoto, I believe that's what his name is, Jordan Yamamoto. Very good prospect. He's actually doing pretty good in the fall league from what I'm hearing. So I was actually pretty excited, but hopefully this is all incredible news. Hopefully this turns out to be one of the best things possible for the Marlins, man, because I'm definitely excited to see what these young boys have for us because I'm hearing that they're very eager to play. They're very eager to be in a team, which I don't blame them. I don't blame them, man, because where they come from, it's definitely a different territory than what we have here. It's very different. I'm very excited for these two guys. I know one of them is definitely gonna be in the big leagues next season. Probably Victor might be in the big league next season, because dude, if he starts showing off, if he starts going off in spring training, they're probably gonna bring him up in the big league roster. Considering the team that we have, there's no really secured spots in the team. So if you do good in spring training, I feel like, hey, there we go, you're in. So I'm very excited for that. Dude, Marlins fans, and Brian Anderson, who we just fucking packed. Marlins fans, gonna be a good time for us, man. Right now probably isn't the best time. Right now we're probably like, it's not the best right now. But trust me, with time, I used to be one of those guys that didn't want to trust the process, respect the process. I didn't want to. I'm like, fuck it. We gave up our MVPs. We gave up a potential MVP, and now in Yelich, Stanton. We gave up Ozuna, D. We gave up all those guys, all-stars, for what? We didn't get much back. We didn't get, what you would expect to get back. So that's something that's kind of left a bad taste in our mouths. But what can we do about it? Deals have been done, and it's just hopeful for these guys to come up and show out. Because to be honest, this season hitting wise, we did not do bad at all. We didn't do too bad hitting wise, I should say. We actually did pretty okay whenever it came down to hitting. It's the pitching that's the biggest crush for us. So hopefully we can develop some good pitching prospects. I know Jordan Yamamoto might be. I don't know if he's coming up next season. I would see him as a September call up next year. Just to kind of see what he can do, kind of like the same thing that they did with Sandy Alcantara this year, which Sandy Alcantara as well. I'm very excited for that guy. He had himself a pretty good outing last game of the season, and he's had himself a few quality starts last season as well. So hopefully next year turns out to be a very good season for us Marlins fans. But that's gonna be the video for today, folks. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Please make sure to leave a like down below, and also leave a like if you're excited for, as a Marlins fan, as a baseball fan, to see what Victor Mesa and Victor Mesa Jr. have in store for us. Well, that's gonna be it for me, folks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a very, very different video. You guys might like this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, and peace.
When I pull up, you can't see it. Too many bitches just wanna be my lady. Talking much, shut up and pay me.